finish the show, be done. We don't need another movie.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's necessary.
Breaking news. This just came across my Twitter feed right now, courtesy of Discussing Films.
Oh boy.
I am shocked. I am shocked by this headline, and I'm just going to read it off to you. I can't even believe this is happening. Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio will reprise their roles together for a new Karate Kid movie in theaters next year.
What?
Wait,
So who's Jackie Chan going to be?
Okay, I have so many questions about this. Did you guys see the Jackie Chan Karate Kid movie from like 2010?
I did,
Yeah.
yeah, with Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Jaden.
Yeah, back when Jaden Smith was cute and normal.
Okay,
Yeah,
so he was the Mr. Miyagi figure in that movie,
yeah.
right? And obviously Ralph Macchio is now the Mr. Miyagi figure in Cobra Kai, but
Yeah.
they are apparently blending the universes.
Are they going to make him like
The
his son or
multiverse.
something? And like,
Yeah.
that has to be what it is.
No,
Karate Kid, the
God
multiverse, I'm
fucking
calling
damn
it.
So I
No.
scroll down here. It says Matt Jarbo says this feels desperate,
Very.
Yeah,
but I'm
totally.
because
I don't think so if they do it right. Like, the thing about the Cobra Kai show is, yeah, it's cheesy. Yeah, it has a vibe of something you would have got from a TV series in the 90s and early 2000s, but it did care about the franchise that it was representing. I think, if anything, they wouldn't make him Mr. Miyagi. They'd make him Mr. Miyagi's son. I think people would like to see that. And I think they would just disregard the whole Jaden Smith movie.
well, apparently,
69 though.
but who, Ralph Macchio or
No,
Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan. Like, let the guy get the
Okay.
arthritis in peace.
Wasn't Macho like 55 or something? He's
Yeah.
old. He's not young.
Yeah,
Well, 30
he's
in those
just
movies.
a couple of years younger than Jackie
Screaming
Chan.
chickens.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on, because Extra Zero said, maybe the Jackie Chan will be Miyagi's son or whatever. But here's the problem with that. This headline says they will reprise their role.
Yeah, that's
Right.
that's the thing. Yeah.
Well,
So
if he is Miyagi's son, he's technically Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. That's how they would do it. They would do that weird switcheroo by technicality. Like, oh, he's Miyagi. Well, I'm
Okay,
that's how, yeah.
lots of issues with that though, because the movie in 2010 took place in China,
Mhm.
whereas Miyagi he takes place in Okinawa, Japan, right?
Mhm.
But he doesn't have
So-
to be from the same universe. It says reprise the role, but I'm just saying that if they call
Well,
him
it wasn't
Mr.
even karate,
you know.
right? In that
It was
2010
kung fu.
movie?
They call
Yeah.
it like there are very distinct two types of martial
Okay.
arts.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
No.
They wouldn't connect the two movies. I'm just saying, like, it's like Jamie Foxx in
Spider-Man?
No Way Home. Yeah, he's Electro, but Electro is dead. If you saw Amazing Spider-Man 2, Electro is dead. Sandman is dead. Dr. Octopus is dead. They're dead characters.
But they were pulled out of time, weren't they?
They were-
Before they were killed.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be the
Right.
same character before they die.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I
technically,
don't
you
think
can
these
argue that
comparisons
they're.
work.
I think I'm not really
Bamboozled.
treading enough water on that one.
Okay,
But I'm
hold
just
on.
saying.
Winterfell came in and says, if I'm not mistaken, Chan's character was Mr. Lee. It was totally different character. I
Right.
could be wrong.
That's
So
right,
his actual name was Mr. Han in the movie. So there was no Miyagi at all. Like,
That
you
is
got to remember.
true. That is true.
So there's no way. There's a 0% chance that unless they're just on crack cocaine, that they would absolutely make Jackie Chan's character related to Mr. Miyagi. There's maybe a cousin or something, but it's not a brother, not a son, maybe a second cousin that, a
Twice
fisherman
removed.
thing. Right. Like maybe, but I just can't deal with this. And here's the thing about this is the final season of the Karate Kid, the Cobra Kai series. They're going into season 6. It's getting ready to launch here very, very soon. And I love that they're able to finish it how they want to finish it, which is great.
Mhm.
The thing that's made that show beautiful is that the fans, like the people who are writing it, are clearly fans of what they call the Miyagi verse.
Mhm.
And they have crossed the T's and dotted all the I's, with a few small exceptions in the Miyagi verse. Hilary Swank has yet to be in it, but I bet she makes some sort of appearance. But they have had all these little things, like these tiny little Easter eggs that you would not think would make a difference. Like 30 years later, they come back and they make a difference in it, right?
Chosen.
Case in point, yeah. Well, Chosen was a big character in 2, but the girl that Miyagi and Chosen's dad or uncle or whatever saved, the little girl on the clock when the hurricane's coming through, she plays a role in the new series, right? Like all these tiny little characters that nobody ever thought anything about. She actually helps Miyagi later on down, or Daniel later on down the line. So I'm really intrigued by this. But I think that the way that this guy says this feels desperate, but he follows it up with, but I'm in.
But I'm in.
And he's right. Right. I don't think this screams desperate because I have hope, because if it's written by the same people who have done Cobra Kai, they haven't messed up so far. And if they want to finish it up with like a 90-minute movie to kind of finish up the whole Miyagi verse, okay, I'll roll with it for sure.
You see, I would be down for that. Like this movie to be like a kind of closure on the universe per se. Because if there's one thing that I hate about modern media, is that they don't know when to finish things. They just set up the next product. You never have a closure on anything. Any Disney Plus series, any whatever series, just sets up the new product to come. Shut up, buy it, enjoy it.
Well,
But this is why you just end it with the show. Why can't they finish anything?
say it,
My
Shaq.
wing
Go.
came off. Finish the show. Be done. We don't need another movie.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's necessary. I honestly think this movie is not necessary. But granted, I didn't think a series about Johnny Lawrence was necessary. You know?
Shaq.
But they're
Look at his hair.
Cobra
Go, Shax,
Kai,
go.
It's wrong. It's wrong for all the reasons that Cobra Kai is right. Cobra Kai capitalized on another side of the story that we already knew, and we can identify with an older character. And I would say that Ralph Macchio's part in that show is one of the weaker parts of the whole thing. Oh man, I can't believe that people are actually entertaining this movie. Like it's the worst idea. The worst idea.
Now, to be clear, I agree with you 100%. Up until 5 minutes ago, when we started talking about this, I was like, okay, I'm really glad they're finishing this on how they want to finish it. And then they're like, but another movie, and I'm like, more money, here we go. You know, like I'm the idiot over here because I'm the one who's so tied to nostalgia and Karate Kid and my childhood and
You
watching
said
this.
that about Indiana Jones, and you never went to see 5.
That's true. I didn't go see the new movie, but I will say this: I am way more tied to the Cobra Kai Karate Kid universe than I've ever been to Indiana Jones.
You
Way
made
more.
Shagsworth upset.
I didn't know.
I missed the hat removal.
I took my-
It's fine. It's fine. We'll replay.
I'll
don't
see it
worry.
on the replay.
I'm clipping that shit.
Cobra Kai is such a great show, and to lead with we're gonna blend these, bring these characters back and reprise their roles. There's just no reason to. And again, this goes back to Hollywood not being able to end stories. Just finish them. We don't need a nightcap on the Miyagi story. We know what happened to him. Let's just be done. And I just think it's another paycheck for Macchio. It's another paycheck for Jackie Chan. I just wish people would just be done.
And you know what? If Johnny Lawrence is not in that movie, not a lot of people are gonna see it because right now, Johnny is the heart of the Karate Kid franchise.
Yeah, no one's lining up to see Macchio at these conventions. There's endless lines to see William Zabka. That's who people want to see because that's the story that people are interested in right now. Macchio had his time, and now he can stay the background character in this story.
Can I just since he has not been announced for this, can I just throw out a really crazy conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
He dies at the end of season 6, and maybe that's why he's not in the movie. That's Johnny's closing sequence is he dies in a fight against Kreese and Silver or something along those lines. And just could you imagine what would happen if Johnny Lawrence dies in a fight? And maybe he's trying to save his pseudo son or his real son in the show. I don't know, man. Like you want somebody to go out as a hero, Johnny, who you want a full character arc. Oh man.
But that's fine. You could end it that way, and that would be awesome. And I think people might even be on board with that. But again, it's okay to just like end it, and then maybe have Ralph Macchio taking over Cobra Kai in his wake, and just into the sunset. He puts on the gi, and then exit stage right. Like we don't need another movie to explain why. Blah 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 blah. You know.
By the way, I really appreciate that Theodore Roosevelt says this. Thank you, Theodore Roosevelt.
Thanks, Teddy. And then here we have actually a trailer from the guys talking about it. So if you want to check that out, did you want me to play that, Craig?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go back and see it from the beginning. This is very.
Hi
important.
everyone.
Go full screen, please.
We've got big
That's some awful
news.
facial hair.
We're starring in a new Karate Kid movie together.
That's big news. But we even have bigger news.
Bigger than that?
We're looking for next Karate Kid.
That's right.
No.
The global search for the star
no.
of our new film starts right now. So let's wax on, wax off, everybody.
You mean check it on, check it off, hang it up?
Maybe the new Karate Kid will have to do it all. I'm excited.
Very excited.
Let's do it. Learn more about this new role.
Submit your audition video.
So
Hi,
basically, they're looking for an actor. Interesting.
Stop.
Oh, was Shagsworth raging? I missed it. I was too busy watching the video. Damn it!
I was too
Okay. All my optimism, every single bit of it is out the door now.
Yeah,
Every
same.
single bit of it.
Yeah.
Horrible idea. Horrible idea. Because that tells me that it's not going to be tied to season 6. It tells me that none of the characters, like you have your next Karate Kid, you have Robbie, you have this entire cast of people who are your next Karate Kids.
Yep. I agree.
What are we doing? What are we doing, Ralph? You're better than that.
That was the worst possible marketing for that movie. Like,
Yes.
the worst.
I'm out. I was in, now I'm out. But what do you think about this? Leave us a comment down below. We read every single one of them. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button because you have found your home for common sense in the gaming and entertainment worlds.